Hey y'all, good morning. Man, it's been busy. I've been trying to make this video for half an hour and keep getting calls and texts and everything else. It keeps kicking it off. So, about the fumbling here. So what I wanted to do, I had a call yesterday with Dave Weiser from, yeah, DW. Gotta get in the mode here. DW Creative, who does the Tableau for us. And we worked out kind of some conceptual changes to make it more user friendly. Unfortunately, there wasn't much we could do with his insight and knowledge of this to make it more client friendly, where they could go in and manipulate things and look at addresses and punch on the numbers, the dots on the map to get the information about the specific projects. But it's not really a big deal if, again, we just got to figure out how to use it, and spin it into a positive. So I still think there's huge value to sending this out, and I want this to be a part of our standardized quick page pre-appointment email process, and that's what I'm going to go over right now. But also understanding that this is really, it's a teaser for us using this in a more in-depth way once we get into the home, and that is where we'll be able to do more finite searches and click on the dots which represent the projects. And like I said, be able to use it to a much more in-depth level for social proof, price conditioning, comfortability, all that good stuff that is going to be obviously, they're all going to be crucial components to getting the sale. So this is how we're going to do that pre-appointment process. So y'all should all have the Tableau app downloaded on your device. So what I'm doing right now is going to be an exact representation of what y'all will be doing. I have my Tableau already up, so that's what I'm doing. This is what Dave created for us additionally. So we have our sales map, which is what we originally had. You are going to use the customer sales map, and that's going to be the one that we work from. So all you do is click on that little thumbnail, and it'll pull up. Again, you got to be patient with this because there's just an enormous amount of data. It's not going to move lightning quick here. So you can do a couple things. You can do a search, where you put in the address, which is what you're going to do. Since I'm at my house, I'm just going to do it on, kind of a geotag. So it's pulling up my home, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. If you want to move the map, you have to use two fingers. And then you can size the map just doing the pinch functionality. So this is pretty good. All these houses right here within 5 minutes of my house. My house is the highlighted green with the white in the middle to the farthest, right off of Prestige Drive. So what I'm going to do now that I got this filtered is now I'm going to use the lasso function. So I'm simply going to click on the screen and then draw and then drag over to capture that area. And that's going to give me very, very specific to my house, not just my zip code, because that 78260 is massive. This is going to give me, like I said, all of these are within, probably 5 minutes is generous. It's probably within 3 minutes of my house, all of these addresses right here. So I have very, very, very specific, very finite social proof with price conditioning, as you can see right here on the project prices. I have very, very specific information now that as a potential client, this is hugely valuable to me to look at this and see, one, not only all the people that have done work with Southwest Exteriors, but two, price conditioning before I even said one word to a design consultant. So super helpful. So once we get this filtered, you get it lassoed. Then what we're going to do is come up here and go to, I've only done this a couple times here, so bear with me. Go to custom views, and that's not right. So go to, download. There you go. At the very bottom, download. Then we're going to go to PDF. And then these are some filtering options of how you want the PDF to look. So we can do this view. I don't want to, especially if you get into a wider lasso area, it's going to cut off the addresses. So you don't want to do this view. Do from the dashboard, and then I'm going to click or select the customer sales map and the customer map database. And that way, if you do have, like, even if I expanded this like just slightly, like it goes to like 120 something clients, which would be probably within 10 minutes of my house. So you do want to select both the customer sales map and the customer map database. Then you hit download. It's processing, and then you hit download again, and then my PDF pops up. This is what we're going to send to the client. So now I got a good list of really, really finite proximity clients to my home, which again, I'm over here right off of Prestige and Artisan, right in between there. That's me, that bright dot right there. And all these, all these clients are within literally, like I said, 5 minutes of me. So then you go to your second page and see, this is where there were a lot more clients than, what was showing. So that's why you don't want to select this view. You need to go and select the map, the customer map, and the customer data to get the full extent of the project or the, performance data. Ooh, one thing I'm noticing here is the amounts are not showing up down here. Interesting. That's strange. So I've never seen that before. So that might be a problem, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. So anyways, this is the report. That's something we can figure out. I don't know why it's doing that. See, there's no job. What I'm looking at is the far right column. There's no job sale amounts where here there are. So it's very strange. But anyways, you have a really nice PDF now of not only a heat map of clients, but then also data for you guys specifically. And this is why I wanted to have him keep the DC's name on here. It's super valuable for you guys going into certain areas. You can say, hey, this is my project specifically, which again is a ton of value and social proof effect with y'all being able to show your specific projects in an area. So I wanted him to keep that on there. Definitely wanted to keep the project price on there, and I don't know why it's filtering it off down here. That is super weird. Don't know what's up there. So anyways, this is, kind of the tool. This is how you create the tool. And then basically we just have to upload this into QuickPage and send it as part of your pre-appointment. But again, huge value, huge social proof, huge price conditioning value before you even get to the house, which again it's Taya all over it. So wanted to share that with you. Like I said, we'll work out this issue here. I'll do a couple more tests and figure out why the dollar project amounts aren't coming up here, which is super weird. But yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all. If you haven't, y'all should all have the app downloaded, and we need to start using this like effective immediately. So we'll talk about it Tuesday. We'll talk about it Thursday. But I definitely by Thursday would like everybody to be using this as part of their pre-appointment communication. Let me know if you have any questions. Please watch this video, digest it, get in there into the app and play around with it. I've already sent you all the credentials. If you need those, let me know again. But we need to get everybody on board with this immediately. All right. Thanks, y'all. Looking forward to this new tool. I think it's a super cool thing. We've been talking about something like this for a while, and now it's up to us to utilize it. So let me know if you have any questions, feedback. Otherwise, thanks, guys.